What's up, you guys? It's your boy Next back with another video, and today we're talking about the dark truth with joining the military, part 2. So my last video about this topic was very positive. I spoke about my experience being in the military in a very positive light. So in this video, it's going to be more negative. So if you a fellow soldier like me, or if you a veteran, know that it's just this video. I got to talk about both halves of it. You get what I'm saying? I'm not just bashing the army. So let's just get right into it. I'm going to start here. The army is going to take as much time from you as possible. This is what I mean. I'm going to give you an example. If you're one of my subscribers, you know I'm deployed right now. I can't say where, I can't say when, military stuff, but I am deployed, obviously. Today I went to work for about 9 hours, I would say, and I did absolutely nothing. There was nothing for us to do. Literally, it wasn't laziness. It just was nothing for us to do, but they won't let us leave. We just sat there all day, just waiting for something to pop off. And it happens very often in the army. Let's say on Mondays, if you're in the United States, right? On Mondays, we do something called multiple Mondays, where you PMCS all the vehicles. That's basically means making sure all the vehicles straight, blah, 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 right? Let's say you finish that task at 10 o'clock in the morning, right? You still don't get off technically until about 1600. Let's say they give you 3 other tasks to do. You finish all of those before lunch. For 3-4 hours after lunch, guess what? You will be sitting there not doing nothing. And if you have crappy leadership, or if your leadership just don't care, they might either complain that y'all sitting there doing nothing when there's nothing to do for you. Is nothing for you to do, or you just gonna be sitting there. They're not gonna care. They're not gonna release you because they don't want to. You get what I'm saying? So my point stands. The military is gonna take as much time from you as they possibly can. This is why I recommend for people that's interested in joining the army. I'm talking about that, that man that watches my videos that's about to join the military. Have a plan. No, do you want to do 20 years, or do you want to do a contract and get out? Have a full plan for your life, bro. Do what you got to do in your spare time. I'm gonna give you an example. Last couple of days, I took a little break from YouTube, and I realized like I can't be doing that, because I don't plan on doing 20 years. So I gotta really hustle and make my goals happen. You get what I'm saying? Have a full plan for yourself. Use the military just as much as they using you, because I guarantee they using you. You get what I'm saying? Go to school. You got free college. Go to all those doctor's appointments you can. Get your teeth straight. Get your health straight. All of that. Use every bit of the benefits you get in the military, because they're going to use you for your labor, hard work, for your time. This is why when you join the military, the military is not a normal job. A normal job, you get hired. Let's say you get hired and 2 months later, you don't really like the job. You can put in your 2 weeks notice. In the military, that don't exist. You're going to sign for those. You're going to work at least those 4 years if you're in the military. You get what I'm saying? 2-year contracts, I don't even believe they exist, because I tried to sign one and my recruiter said that's not even a thing. 4 years minimum. The reasons why the military do that, because they want time. Remember, time is the most valuable asset we have. More than your labor, more than money, way more than money. Time is super valuable. This is why they make you sign long contracts. You get what I'm saying? They offer big bonuses to you. I'm sure when you go visit your recruiter, he like, oh yeah, sign the dotted line right here. We'll give you a $10,000, $20,000 bonus for four active years and 4 years of reserves. That's 8 years of your life. You get what I'm saying? That's the contract that I signed. $20,000 bonus, but I only got I got $10K up front, and then the rest of it is trickled through my paychecks. But yeah, the military is gonna take as much time from you as possible. Sometimes you're gonna be doing sometimes dumb stuff. You gotta accept that when you join the military. Everything you do is not gonna be so epic and amazing. Sometimes you'll have days like that. You'll be like, oh, I love what I'm doing right now. This is so cool. We're at the range, or you're at airborne school, whatever it is. And you're gonna have other days where you're just doing dumb stuff, grunt work. You're just doing stuff. There's nothing for you to do, so your leadership will just make up things. You get what I'm saying? Oh, go flip the rocks. Go, whatever it is. Go mow the lawn, whatever it is. Because in the military, when you work at a civilian job, right? Let's say you're a software engineer. Everything you do is going to be software engineer stuff. In the army, You could be a 25 uniform like me. I work on computers, radios, electronics. But let's say there's nothing for me to do that day. Guess what? I'm a janitor now. I'm a lawnmower. I'm a plumber. I'm whatever it is they want me to be that day. So that is something real about the Army that I don't see a lot of people talk about. So I wanted to make it apparent in this video. So let's move on to another point. Okay, my second point for this video is fakeness in the Army. I spoke on this a little bit in my previous video, but I really want to touch on it properly this time. In the military, just like in the civilian world, you're going to see a lot of fake stuff. You're going to see people that's going to talk about each other behind each other's backs. And then they going to literally be hugging buddy as soon as they see each other. Me and my boys were just talking about this earlier at work because we seen some weird stuff go down. Somebody was popping junk about somebody else, and then they saw them, and then they was best friends. You get what I'm saying? You're going to run into that a lot in the Army. You're also going to run into a lot of glazing. Some people, in order to get promoted fast, they glaze their leadership. They start meat riding. You get what I'm saying? In the black community, y'all know what I mean by they meat riding. They doing too much. You glazing them. Whatever it is you say, you get what I mean in this video. You'll see that a lot in the Army too. They basically kissing up to the people that outrank them in order to make more money. You'll see that in the Army, and the fakeness sometimes is through the roof in the Army. Let's say you got something going on outside the Army that's pretty cool. Let's say you're a YouTuber like me, but your channel is bigger than my two channels right now. Somebody's gonna shit on you. Somebody's gonna make it seem like what you're doing is lame or whatever. You're gonna have those situations. I had a situation a couple months ago. I would say probably like 5 months ago now, where somebody in my leadership came across one of my TikToks, which led them to my YouTube channel, and then they was like in the office playing my rap videos, like laughing like, ha ha, ha, he think he a content creator. You get what I'm saying? And one of the cool members of my leadership actually told me, just watch your back, people out here being weird and stuff like that. You get what I'm saying? So you're gonna experience a lot of hating in the Army, a lot of fakeness, and a lot of pointless things. Like you experience these things in the civilian world too, but in the Army is a little bit amplified. And also, let's talk about for my people that only want to do one contract and then get out, right? So a lot of soldiers that's doing a full 20 years will try to shit on you for wanting to do one contract and get out. They do it all the time. I see it all the time. And sometimes they're not even hating on purpose. Like, I got a great first sergeant, right? My first sergeant is probably one of the most respectable first sergeants in the Army. That's what I think. But I even seen him do it one time, and I don't even think he was hating on purpose. It's just the mentality of the Army. You get what I'm saying? So let's say you're nearing the end of your contract. You got a year left or 6 months left, and they talking about, oh, what you gonna do after the Army? And you give them an answer. They're gonna be, oh, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. You might as well re-enlist. Everybody says they're not gonna re-enlist until they broke out the Army, so they re-enlist again. Don't listen to none of that. To my people that want to do one contract and get out, make sure you make a plan. But it's absolutely possible. You can use the Army as a stepping stone. You absolutely can. But you can't let all the naysayers or the Army mentality, because the Army wants your time. Remember, they want to convince you somehow, some way to do that full 20 years. You get what I'm saying? For you could be another number on their paper. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, I named a few things in my second point. Fakeness in the Army. People may try to poop on you. You get what I'm saying? But I'm gonna move on to one point and end this video. My third point is freedom. I talked about this a little bit in my last video too, but I'm gonna speak about it one more time and go in depth a little bit. You gonna have a lack of freedom when you join the Army. You going to. In the civilian world, you can do what you want, when you want, however you want it. If you want to go to the beach, only thing you need to worry about really is, do you got the bread to go to the beach? You get what I'm saying? And certain jobs, I get it, you got to request time off. But in the Army, it's more strict. Let's say if we got a 4-day weekend, I can't even go out of town for my 4 or 5 day weekend without telling somebody and getting approved. Even if I'm already going to be off, like we're all going to be off that day. You get what I'm saying? It's a lack of freedom and privacy in the Army. If you live in a barracks, guess what? You will have a roommate. Some barracks have got 2 roommates. My battalion, we didn't have to go through that. We had one roommate, but still, you're gonna have a roommate, so you're never gonna have a full place to yourself unless you're married. A lot of the times, you get what I'm saying. In basic training, you're not gonna have no privacy. Everybody gonna know exactly where you live, who you live with, what's your love life looking like. You know, who's your you do insurance with, blah blah blah. The army's gonna be in your business a lot, and there's a reason to it. I understand. I'm not even speaking down on that point. I just want you guys that watch my videos that's interested in joining the military to know they're gonna be in your business, and that's just a part of the game in the military. A lot of the things I speak about in this video are universal. Yes, I only served in the army, currently serving, but same things apply to the Air Force, the Navy, and the Marines. That's it. The Coast Guard, I don't even know if they really the military or not. I don't know. But you guys get what I'm saying. I thank you guys for all the support on my channel recently, especially in my few days I took off. I gained a lot of subscribers, so just saying thank you. I love you guys. Peace.